Remember that fateful night in the cabin? The one where a young, chisel-jawed hero named Ash Williams stared down the forces of evil with a boomstick and a smirk? If you're like me, and I know many of you watching are, those memories from the 80s and 90s horror scene are etched in your mind forever. The screams, the laughs, the sheer grit of it all. Today on Xplained Daily, we're talking about the man behind the myth, Bruce Campbell. And this isn't just nostalgia, it's a story of real-life courage. Bruce Campbell, the 68-year-old icon from Royal Oak, Michigan, just shared news that has fans everywhere pausing to reflect. On March 2, 2026, Bruce revealed he has been diagnosed with cancer. He described it as treatable, not curable. He didn't share the specific type, and we respect that. Some battles deserve privacy, but he was honest about the shock. In his own words, "Hi folks, these days, when someone is having a health issue, it's referred to as an opportunity. So let's go with that. I'm having one of those. It's also called a type of cancer that's treatable, not curable. I apologize if that's a shock. It was to me too." You can hear the weight in that. He also shared that appearances, conventions, and some work commitments will need to take a backseat while he focuses on treatment. That means canceling fan events this summer. And for someone who has always shown up for his audience, that's not easy. But here's what makes Bruce. He's not giving up ground. He's planning to get as well as possible so he can tour this fall with his new movie, Ernie and Emma. And then he signed off with the grit we know so well. "Fear not, I am a tough old son of a bitch and I have great support, so I expect to be around a while." That's Ash energy. Now let's rewind. Born in 1958, Bruce teamed up with childhood friend Sam Raimi and shot The Evil Dead in 1981 on a tiny budget in a Tennessee cabin. No big studio, no polished marketing machine, just raw ambition. That low-budget horror film became a cult classic. Then came Evil Dead 2, then Army of Darkness. Ash wasn't perfect. He was sarcastic, a little reckless, very human. When he said groovy or "Hail to the King, baby," it felt earned. He wasn't a superhero in a shiny suit. He was the everyman who kept standing back up. Bruce carried that same spirit into the rest of his career. He popped up in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy with scene-stealing cameos. He became a fan favorite on Burn Notice as Sam Axe from 2007 to 2013. Then he returned to horror glory in Ash vs. Evil Dead, proving that legends can evolve without losing what made them special. Over 4 decades in the industry. Countless cameos, voice work, books like his memoir, If Chins Could Kill. Bruce Campbell built a career on personality, humor, and resilience, not glossy stardom, real connection. And now he faces something more serious than any horror script. This news hits differently for many of us. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, or beyond, Bruce Campbell has likely been part of your story. Maybe you watched Army of Darkness at a drive-in. Maybe you stayed up too late renting horror VHS tapes. Maybe you introduced your kids to Ash years later. Seeing someone who defined a chapter of our youth face cancer reminds us of our own vulnerabilities, health scares, loss, the reality of time. But look at how he's approaching it. Not with denial, not with self-pity, with fight. Fans have flooded social media with support, messages of strength, memes of Ash battling cancer, stories about how his films helped them through hard seasons. That's legacy. Bruce was never the traditional Hollywood leading man. He was the cult hero, the underdog who became iconic through consistency and charm. The guy who made B-movies feel legendary. And now he's showing that the toughness we saw on screen wasn't just acting, it was character. So what happens next? Treatment? Recovery? Hopefully that fall tour for Ernie and Emma. And knowing Bruce, probably a few well-timed jokes along the way. Here at Xplained Daily, we'll keep you updated. But tonight might be the perfect time to revisit that cabin in the woods, to hear Groovy one more time, to celebrate a career built on grit, humor, and heart. If this story moved you, share your favorite Bruce Campbell memory in the comments. Send him strength, because heroes don't always carry chainsaws. Sometimes they carry courage. Follow Xplained Daily for more heartfelt stories about the icons who shaped our lives. Stay strong, stay nostalgic, and stay groovy.